checked out the hotel, all the amenities, found out where happy hour is tonight, most important. Now I'm going to make my way back to Buddhist MRT station and head off to Little India. Now, using our Singapore tourist pass for the MRT and the app that you downloaded before to work out how to get to where you need to be, it's really quite an easy process. I've negotiated the intricacies of the MRT to find myself exiting at Barra Park MRT station, and I'm following a self-guided tour of the sights of Little India. So supposedly I've got a brisk 5-minute walk down Racecourse Road to the first stop. Now, my first stop was at the Sakya Muni Buddhagaya Temple. I hope I said that right. It's the largest Buddhist temple in Singapore, had its origins back in 1927 when a monk from Thailand who had carried a small statue of the Buddha arrived and set up a temporary shelter. 3 years later, the temple that you see today was funded by two local brothers, actually best known for their establishment of the tiger balm ointment industry in Singapore. Just a little further down Racecourse Road, a few hundred metres, and on the opposite side is the Yong Sang Si Temple, or the Dragon Mountain Temple, apparently one of the more ornate Buddhist temples in Singapore. The building that's here today was established back in 1926, and apparently it's quite a popular temple for parents to bring their children to pray for intelligence. Again, not too far away, we get into Little India proper, and the first temple was a Hindu temple devoted to the goddess Kali. It just happened to time it right in the middle of one of their devotional ceremonies, and there was so much going on. Heaps of colour, a lot of noise, but so much to see. It was just before lunchtime, so if you can manage to time it around about that time of day yourself, certainly worthwhile. About a 10-minute walk further down Saragoon Road, we come to the Sri Srinivasa Temple, which in complete contrast to the one that I just left, had almost all to myself. This is one of the oldest temples in Singapore, and it's mainly dedicated to the gods Krishna and Vishnu. Okay, well, so far the Little India walk has been fantastic. That last temple that I visited, where there was some sort of ceremony going on, was so interesting. This one that I'm at now, much quieter. In fact, there's only myself and one other person there. And the heat's starting to get to me. It's hot. But we've got to go. Now I continued on down Saragoon Road to the next Hindu temple devoted to the goddess Kali once again. Unfortunately, this one's closed between 12:30 and 4 p.m, so I was only able to see it from the outside. Okay, next stop is Arab Street. I'll tell you what, I'm quite surprised about Singapore. I thought the traffic was going to be horrendous here, but it doesn't seem to be that bad. And there's a little bit like Kuala Lumpur, there are lots of green areas and lots of trees in the city, so it doesn't have that huge concrete jungle feel about it. Check back soon to discover the Arab Street District, have a look at some of Singapore's really colourful street art, and then join me for a tasty snack and a well-deserved cold beer at a bar in Singapore that's got to have one of the best views in the world.